Guys, we're going to 3. Make sure to like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Sweat is just in my eye. It is not very easy to see. You really can't control it getting in your eyes. Push through it, I'm gonna get the W. A couple dunks and we're calling it a workout. Hey! Hey! Yo, what up guys? So we just got back from the court doing a performance review on the new Zions from Jordan brand. Overall, how our rating structure works is we got Hall of Fame at the top tier. That means the shoe performed really, really well at that category. Then right under it, we got All-Star. That means the shoe performed highly, really, really good, just not as good as Hall of Fame. The next we got starting 5, which means the shoe got the job done in that specific category. And then lastly, we got bench, which means the shoe really didn't get the job done. Some shoes and some brands with different colorways, they give you a little bit different material. Mine had a translucent outsole, which means it does pick up dirt more frequently, so there's more wiping. Overall, the traction pattern on this shoe is pretty good. There's only a question of durability for the traction pattern on the Zions that I got. So we'll see over time, but All-Star held up, did a good job. Yeah guys, I give the Zions traction and All-Star. I also agree with Pete on how long the traction is going to last if you play outside. That's why I would recommend playing indoor. I don't know if you can see, I think Pete's picked up more dirt than mine. Overall, the traction is an All-Star. Alright guys, next up, we got the cushion. Guys, the cushioning on the Zions is just a foam unit down here. Nothing crazy. I personally don't like that much of a cushioning shoe. I like court feel, because when you have more cushion, you have less court feel. So I thought they had just enough. I say starting 5, just the right amount. Good cushioning, but not too much. Yeah, I agree with Pete on this. We're twins, we agree on a lot of things. I thought the cushioning was good. I do not like a shoe like the LeBrons where they over cushion the shoe. Or the Mellows. Feels like a guard shoe. It's not a big man shoe. It's not heavy. It's not as bulky as you would think. So I'm gonna give the Zions a starting 5 with the cushioning. Alright guys, the next category we have is the materials. The Zion 1 upper is basically a mix of mesh right here, and then you got some fuse back here. Also, the tongue area, you got it right here. Pretty thin tongue. That is one thing I would probably change. I'd probably have something thicker. It's just really, it's pretty minimal. Only really 2 uses in the shoe. I already have it's kind of some wear and tear. Yeah, on the mesh right here, it's already tearing. So I got the question of durability. I probably wouldn't recommend playing with these shoes outdoor. You can do it once or twice, but definitely not consistently. I think overall, the materials on the Zion get a starting 5. They get the job done, but the question of durability is just a major one. This is a super duper wide tongue. It's just like you have to, it's so thin. It's very, very thin. There's no cushion. Depending which shoe you have, on the left shoe, they have a little ZW on the tongue, and then on the right shoe, they have a Jordan brand logo. Thought that was kind of cool. Overall, I agree with Pete. I think the materials get a starting 5. Guys, I would not recommend playing these shoes outside, as I can tell from my experience. I mean, this is already coming away, so yeah. Sorry. So guys, The materials on the Zions get a starting 5. Alright guys, so the next thing we are going through is the fit and the court feel on the Zions. I was pleasantly surprised. The shoe gives a good amount of lockdown. I like a shoe that has ankle support since I have a history of ankle sprains. But with that being said, I don't like a heavy shoe. I don't like a big man shoe. I did have one slight problem with the fit. Guys, I don't know if you can see. We're not sure if it's because how Zion blew the shoe out at Duke, but it's like right here, it kind of rotates your foot.
This comes way farther out than a normal shoe.
That was a big thing I had an issue with too. It wasn't crazy annoying, but you definitely did notice that it made your foot wider and bigger. I think it gets an all-star fit and court feel. Really surprised me with how much of a guard shoe it was. When you look for a basketball shoe for fit and court feel, you want something that's like an extension of your foot and that you really just don't notice. You can just play freely. And I did feel that with this. There wasn't much slippage. The lockdown was good, but I felt I was just able to play and it was no issues. All right, guys. So for the support in the Zion 1, in my opinion, I think it's starting 5. It gets the job done. For me personally, I don't look for a shoe that's just crazy supportive. I don't really like wearing high top shoes. I like wearing low and mid shoes. I think the support on the Zion 1 gets the job done. I give the Zion support a starting 5. This is kind of how the shoe looks when you try to bend it. So it is pretty flexible. So overall, we give the Zion support a starting 5. Alright guys, our overall thoughts on Jordan Brand's Zion 1, his first signature shoe. I gotta give it an all-star. I'm pleasantly surprised. It was more of a guard shoe than I expected. Fit really well. I think the highlights of the shoe are fit and traction. Major question mark on this shoe is durability. You guys cop if you're playing indoors. If you are playing outdoors majority of the time, I probably wouldn't cop because these are gonna rip the first week or 2 weeks you guys playing them outdoors. The price point on the Zion is $120 as well. So for me, these are added in the rotation and these are cop for sure. I give the shoe overall an all-star. I think Jordan Brand did a really good job with Zion's first signature shoe. You know, they're only gonna make more of these, so you have to get it right the first time. I think they did that, but overall, I just want to give a huge shout out to Jordan for sending us each a pair of the Zion 1s. They're definitely added in my bag and added in my rotation, so I'm excited to get some buckets in these. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Please leave a like on this video. If you like these performance reviews, let us know in the comments below. We always love testing basketball shoes. Thank you so much for watching. It's Jade, it's Pete, and we're the Randall Twins. Peace.